Appalachian Power and Wheeling Power are disputing a consultant's report to the West Virginia Public Service Commission that could cost them $203 million. Now they're trying to make power customers pay for their fuel, purchase power, and environmental compliance costs. Eyewitness News reporter Bob Aaron says the state consumer advocate says millions of dollars are involved amid questions of alleged poor management of the utility's fuel purchases.
Power companies, in this case Appalachian Power and Wheeling Power, are allowed to adjust rates up or down based on the cost of coal and natural gas used to produce electricity. State regulators decide what's reasonable. They want roughly $640 million for expenses back to 2021, linked to the expanded net energy cost, or ENEC. It allows utilities to recover their fuel, purchase power, and environmental compliance costs. A consultant, CTC, tells the West Virginia Public Service Commission the utilities fails to use common sense in operating coal-fired power plants and controlling fuel costs to the point where ratepayers shouldn't be forced to pay $203 million in fuel cost. The companies strongly disagree, but the state consumer advocate says their mistakes may be bigger than the consultant implied. The state consumer advocate is questioning about $400 million of that money and is also looking for some assurances that the power company won't make those same mistakes again.
So we'll be arguing about how much that should be reduced by and what's a fair way to recover it, because we think part of the problems are due to imprudent practices of the company that contributed to this large under-recovery.
CTC found the power plants failed to operate at a level ordered by the PSC, and they didn't try to meet them by getting cheap coal. The utilities point out they were caught by a dramatic rise in energy prices and that meeting West Virginia's demands for cheap power out of the plants would have put them at odds with Virginia regulators. The $640 million plus amount would be spread over 3 years under their proposal. The PSC still has to rule on the complex case. In Putnam County, Bob Aaron, Eyewitness News.
Any approved rate increases could be effective by September 1st.